Hi, in this video I'm going to take you through a workout that can be done by anyone that has any mobility issues, mainly in their legs. You will need to be able to stand a little bit like this, and if you can hinge over like this, then you will be able to do all the exercises I'm going to show you. Now, most of these exercises are sitting down, so this is great for anyone, even like for your grandmas or anyone like this that is a little bit mobility challenged, you know, their legs are a bit sore, they've got arthritis, because I really believe that everybody should be doing some form of resistance training, especially as you're getting older. You want to keep your muscles and your bones nice and strong and healthy, and especially with COVID and all the gyms closing and stuff like this, I think this is a really good little workout that could be done by anyone at home, especially doesn't want to go out, is still a little bit worried. So pass this video on to your grandmas, maybe teach them to anyone that has any mobility issues and can really only work out sitting down. Okay, so this is going to be a full body workout, and what you will need a band just like this. This is a really light red band, and yeah, so let's get into the workout now. And what I would suggest is to do this as a circuit and to do each exercise for 10 repetitions, and then you can rest 30 seconds, 60 seconds, have a glass of water, and then do the next exercise and do the whole thing through. And that's what I'm going to do now. This video will be one circuit, and then if you do want to do a second circuit, then you'll just go back to the start, and I'll have in the description that you can just click and you go straight back to the beginning of the workout instead of hearing me talk on and on. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is going to be a seated band one leg squat. Okay, so how you do this, you're going to take the band and you're going to hook it under your foot like this, and then what I want you to do, I want you to sit back and then lift the leg up into this position, and from here you want to make sure you've got enough resistance, and you press forward and you press back. Press forward all the way down, and you don't need to straighten your leg. Just before it's straight, then you're going to bring it back in, and you can, once you find the motor pattern and your leg's not moving around like this, then you can just go up and down like that. So you could do 10 repetitions, or you could do 15, it's up to you, but let's go for 10 clean repetitions of each leg. And you're just holding the band just like this, and then when you want to come down, just lean forward again, put the band down, and then change onto the other leg, and then sit back, lifting the leg up, and then press all the way down like this, just like that. And you should feel that in your thighs. You should start to feel a little bit of warmth, maybe a little bit of a burn towards the end. Okay, so once you've done 10 repetitions, then you put the band down, and then you take a little break. Okay, and then we'd get into the second exercise. Okay, so now the second exercise is going to be the band Romanian deadlift. Now this might not be possible for everyone, but I'll show you how we're doing it. Okay, so there's a couple of ways you can get into this. We can either be sitting down and stand on the band there, and then you're going to have to stand up. So you're going to have to hold the band like this, and you're going to have to kind of get here, and then you're going to have to stand up. So you've stood up here, and then what you want to do, I'm going to show you from the side, just so you know exactly how this exercise will look, but you would still be sitting there. So you're going to need to hold the band, and what happens with your knees, if I bring my legs up, my knees don't move. They just stay there. We come forward here, and then we press through the heels, which is going to contract the butt and the hamstrings, and you're going to press through the heels, and that's all we're doing here. It's a hinge movement, so we go forward and back just like this. Okay, so then you may even feel this just without using the band. Okay, you may feel this, so you may even want to start without the band. So once you do have the band and you're in position here, you want to make sure that when you come forward that there's still that you can still feel the tension in the band. And we're going to come up here, press through the heels all the way down, just like that. Nice and slow, pressing through the heels. You should feel your butt and your hamstrings working. Make sure you keep a nice flat back so we're not rolling over here. We're just in position, just like that. And then you would do your 10 repetitions of that, okay? And then you can sit down again. Okay, so the next exercise would be a shoulder press. Now you can do this standing up, But let's just do everything sitting down, okay? So you're going to sit down. You're going to sit on towards the edge of your chair or your couch, and you're going to take the band, and you're going to have to kind of get your elbows underneath into position there like that, okay? And from there, all you're going to do is press all the way up and all the way down, just like that. Now you may be using a TheraBand that isn't attached here, but it's the same principle. You would just take the band and hold on just like that, and then just like that, and make sure you get your elbows underneath there and press up and down. And then you do 10 repetitions of those, and then you take your rest, okay? And the next exercise would be the bicep curls. So same position here. You're going to hold onto the band here, and what you can do, you can walk your feet out a little bit like that, and then from there you can have your arms straight out here, and you just pull them towards yourself like that, okay? Making sure to keep the elbows still, so when you do it, you're not lifting the elbows here, the elbows stay in position, just like that. And you do your 10 repetitions, just like this, okay? Just like that. And then the next exercise we'll do an exercise to work the triceps. So this is a little bit different. You're going to take the band, and you're going to hold the band just like that, and then you're going to press one way. So let's do 5 on one side, 4, was that 3 or 4, and then 5, and then come back here, and keep the elbows straight there, don't let them drop down, keep them here, and then pressing all the way to the other side, just like that. And then you would do another 5 on the other side, and you do another 5, and that would be your 10, and then you take your break. And the next one we do want to work the back. So how we do this, we take the band, and we're going to hook it onto the foot there, and then you're going to put your foot down. So the foot is not pointed, the foot is flexed. So it's creating kind of a hook to hook onto. And then you can hold the band like this, and you're going to pull with your elbows. So don't pull with your biceps like this. You're going to pull with your elbows, and you're going to squeeze your back muscles together just like that. So it just looks just like this, okay? And then you do 10 of those. And make sure when you come to the bottom, there's still some tension. If you come to the bottom and it's like this, then that's not going to work, and you're probably going to slip off your foot, okay? The next exercise is going to be one to work. It's going to work the chest. It's going to work the front shoulders. It might work your biceps and your forearms a little bit, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to take the band. You're going to stand on the band, and you're going to put the band just there, and you're going to hold onto the band here. It's actually a bit more here, I think, a little bit closer. And you're going to make sure you've got tension here, and is going to be more on the outside of your arm here. And all you're going to do, you're going to lift your arm to here, this position, just like that, keeping a slight bend in the elbow, and you'll feel your shoulders, and you might feel your chest working as well. So all you're doing is just from here, you're just lifting up, just like that. Because if we can't do push-ups, we need a way to work the front of the muscles here, and this is quite a good little way to do that. And then what you do, then you change onto the other side here, and you hold the band, and you're just lifting just there, just like that. And you'll feel your muscles, you'll feel the muscles that are hard, they're the ones working, like your chest is working, your forearms, your bicep in the front of your shoulders, just like that, okay? Then the next one we're going to do is going to be one that's going to work the back of the shoulders, and it'll work the upper back a little bit as well. It's called a rear delt fly. So you'll hold the band like this, and you're going to have a slight bend in your elbows. So I'm going to come forward so you can see. So in position here, all we're going to do is just open to there. So that's going to look like this. You see my elbows are slightly bent. It's going to look just like this. I'm going to show you all the way around, just like that. And that's all we're doing there. And we're squeezing those back muscles together, and the arms are keeping slightly bent. And now we're going to do one that will target the abs a little bit, because we can't really do any crunches or anything like that. So you can try first with no band, just go like this and just twist to each side as much as you can. Let the head follow, so don't leave the head behind, keep it going like this. And then what we can do, we can take our band and we can stretch it out and hold it there, and then twist side to side, and you'll actually feel your upper back contracting a little bit as well. And just do 10 on each side of those, okay? And that is a few exercises you can do. Now, what I'll do, I will do each exercise and we'll have a minute rest between each exercise. Okay, so yeah, if you do have any questions, you can always message me, put it in the comments of this YouTube video, or send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or anything if you have any questions, or you want to maybe set up a live video so I can go through the exercises with you, so then you've got a coach, personal trainer watching you to make sure you're doing the exercises correctly, which is really, really important. But you can always use a mirror, have a mirror there so you can see if you look like I do when I do the exercises. Okay, so yeah, the next thing we'll get into the workout. It's going to be a follow along workout. Hi, so now let's get into the workout, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have about 10 seconds rest between the exercises. So what you can do, you can either carry on with me, or then you can pause the video and have as long a break as possible if you do want to have that minute break. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be the one leg seated squat with the band. So you're going to hook the band underneath your foot, and then you're going to take the band in your hands, and you're going to sit back, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come forward slowly, change feet, and sitting back, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's come down, take a nice 10-second break. And what we can do on that break as well, you can have a quick glass of water, you can pause the video and you know, go at your own pace, or you can keep up with me and take breaks as and when needed. Okay, so what we're going to do now, either you can be sitting down, like this is going to be the easiest way, to sit down and come forward, take the band where you think you need it, and then just stand up into position here. And then we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So coming up slowly, so 1, 2, 3, keep that back nice and flat, pushing through the heels, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming down slowly and sit back down. Okay, nice little 10-second break. Next will be the shoulder press. So you can already kind of get into position so you're ready. So you want to try to get as close to the band as possible so you're pushing straight up. So you're not back here and the band's over here, if you know what I mean. Okay, so then get those elbows underneath into position like that. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And push. 1, 2. Now look at the position of my elbows where they are. They're right under my hands. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to do one more in case I counted wrong, and one more, and then come down slowly, just like that. The next exercise we're going to do is actually we're going to do the bicep curls. Okay, so you're going to bring the feet out like this, just like that, and we're going to take the hands into position here. Okay, and then they're going to just come straight up here. Now you could put a hook like that if you want. You could do it that way, so you can have your feet hooked like that, or you can put your feet like that. It's up to you. Both works. Have a play around, experiment, see what works for you. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And keeping your back straight, so don't lean forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, bring those feet back up. Next, we're going to do an exercise for our triceps. Okay, so this one, we're just in this position here. We're going to do 5 one way and 5 the other. And make sure your elbows don't move. Don't let them drop down here. okay? And experiment with how much tension you use as well for the exercises, so you're not pushing yourself too much at the beginning, and then you can increase the resistance over time. Okay, let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Next, we're going to go into the back pulls, okay, the back rows. So we're going to take the band, and make sure you do get some water. I could do some water now. I didn't prepare it very well, did I? So anyway, so take the band, and you can hook it onto one foot and put that foot out there, flex, and make sure you've got, you know, tension in your leg so it's not going to move around. And then take enough tension so when you grab it, there's some tension at the beginning. Keep your upper body nice and straight, don't lean forward. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, pulling with the elbows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. Next, we're going to work the chest, the front shoulders, and the biceps a little bit. Okay. So this one, we're going to take the band. We're going to step onto it. However your band is, if you've got the TheraBand and it just comes to here, then you'll just take the band like this, and it's going. We're doing this kind of movement. Okay, kind of forming an X like that. Okay. So we take the band here, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, making sure not to strain yourself too much. It shouldn't feel too hard. We're just working those muscles. Okay, and the other side. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very, very good. Okay, the next exercise is going to be the rear delt fly. So we're going to take the band in our hands here, and we're just, if I show you down here, it's just that. So the arms are not straight, they stay slightly bent all the way through, thinking about using the muscles on the back of your shoulders and your upper back and squeezing your back together. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have one exercise left, and it's going to be the twisting abs. Now you can do this without a band, or you can do it with a band. I'm going to choose to do it with the band. And as you do this each exercise, you can try to twist a little bit more. Don't push yourself too much at the beginning. Now it's just about moving. Okay, so let's start in 3 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that concludes the little workout that you can do at home. Most of it's seated. If you don't do the Romanian deadlift, then it's all seated. So please pass this workout on to someone you feel will get benefit from it, someone that probably is a little bit unsure of what they can be doing to keep their muscles healthy. And because everyone should be doing some form of resistance training, no matter how old you are. I think it will really help you as you're getting older. And yeah, have a lovely day. Reach out to me if you've got any questions, if you want to set up a live video with me, and I can go through the exercise to make sure you're doing them correctly and safely. And have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.